Marlon moved to New York in the 80s, where he ended up into Bedford Hills, New York, moving on to Mount Kisco, New York, from Mount Kisco, New York to White Plains, New York, from White Plains to Stamford, Connecticut, and from Stamford, Connecticut to Wappinger Falls, New York. Marlon is a fun-loving guy who loves to let people laugh and have fun. He's always smiling and enjoying himself. Marlon first went to Latin country, Honduras, where he moved on to Mexico, to Guatemala, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. He repeated those countries. Then he went on to El Salvador and Colombia. Marlon started his mission in 2025 called the Paid Forward Mission. Both Marlon and his mother went to Honduras in 2002 to help out with the hurricane victims of Hurricane Mitch, what killed thousands of people of Honduras. Marlon and his mother was in the jungle called Amasquite. This was Abel, my best friend here to the right. Abel lived here with us for about 9 years, and Abel passed away in February 25th, 2020. I took Abel's body back to Guatemala right there when the pandemic was starting. Abel was a part of our family, and that was Melissa in the back. Abel lived here again with us, I said, for about 9 years. That's Mom and Abel right there. And again, he was like my brother. This is Jason and his grandmother. The first time he's seen her after, for a long time, his father had passed away. That's his father and him when he was younger, and his mother. That's his school picture when he was young. That's when he was young. That's the time he went to Colombia, guys, from Venezuela at that age 13, which his brother had passed away. That's them. There were some friends I met also in Colombia. So I met Jason in Colombia. There's Jason again. I give him the Jamaica band. That's us boys out on the night and town. That's in Colombia. That's us in Colombia. That's us in Colombia again. That bike I bought for Alexander. I had bought 2 bikes, one for Jason and one for Alexander, and found them work before I left. I did quite a bit of things for these guys. Until today, it's been over 6 years. I'm still supporting Jason, helping him out with his mother and him. He had to go back to Venezuela, and it's just very hard there. So I still help him out.
How do you feel, Jason, on the llama?
It's been over 6 years.
Hi.
Jason is a good kid guy, a very good kid. I sponsor him. I took him in as my own. I call him my son. He calls me dad when his dad had passed away. His mother and I are good friends today, and his grandmother had passed away as well. He's like my son, guys. This is really, I check him out as my son. That's Alexander and Fernando. This was the hotel, the Airbnb I actually rented in Bogota, Colombia, where I had a wonderful time. There's a security, you have to go to a security gate. That's the train, guys. At Christmas time, I was there for their Christmas. Look at that train, guys. I wish if New York would have done something like that. See, in Christmas time there, they celebrate Christmas and decorate their trains and everything. It was so much fun. Yeah, so guys, Jason is my son in my heart, and I want to do so much more for him. While in 2000, 24, I got a call, a message that my paperwork for Yinsen Jason from Venezuela was pushed aside, was canceled, and it was very sad. But I just recently got a message that it's reopened. There is a God. So my brother's ex-wife is from Colombia, and that's how I got to hear the story about Jason, and I jumped on it right away, and I spoke to Jason. I was on the phone, on the phone with them for a little while doing the Google translation because he had spoken no English, and then I flew to Colombia and met them not once but twice. And one of them who was there, as a matter of fact, ended up coming here, and he came across with his young daughter. They got the asylum, and he spent a good maybe month or two with me here in New York. So that's a good thing. It's just so sad that Jason was the one who I met first, and he has not gotten through us yet. But my son, soon, you'll be here with us. All right. These are my t-shirts. It comes into green, black, blue, and red. And a percentage of my t-shirts will be going back to feed the people. Okay, thanks very much. God bless. I'm working on my non-profit organization. Okay, stay tuned for that.
Everybody say cheese!
You know, God uses me and call upon me. And so my next trip will be heading back to Jamaica to pay it forward. As my mission started as paying it forward, I'm deciding to go back to Jamaica and pay it forward. I will help as much as I can while I'm in Jamaica, but I'm focusing on 25 people. If my hand and pocket can stretch, I would stretch it much more. All right? And then you all know the next mission that I'll be doing is with Miss KO, Grace to Grow, and with Colazsmithtv in Nigeria. And I might stop another place. We'll just see how it goes. So that would be my next mission, is to go to Nigeria and to help to feed those kids and help not just with my heart, but with my physical hands and feet in Nigeria. All right, so that is my intention. I am trying to keep strong for this. It takes a whole lot, but I am there, guys. I'm there. It's a calling from God, and it's like I have to go. I have to be there. All right. So again, my Pay It Forward mission is in action. There's so much more I want to do. I just have to take it one step at a time. As what Mom would say, put one foot in front of the other at each time, right? Don't fall. So I just have to take it one step at a time. Hope you guys will be with me. and just guide me on my journeys. And I'll be showing you all, you know, what's happening, as well. Thank you.
Good evening. Hello, Dr. J. You got that Mission Impossible beat going on there. I still remember that. Honor to be here. Thank you for having us. Big up to Dr. J, Irie Groove Show, and of course, J.A. Chiney Boy himself, Mr. Marlin, Chung, Auntie Pauline, and Color Smith. Big up to all of you. Thanks for having us.
No problem. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
What's the mission now?
So
remember theme from Mission Impossible. So what's the mission?
It's definitely not a mission impossible because we've got a God that delivers through all impossibilities. So just thank you again for the opportunity. I'm here representing a bunch of entities. First of all, God, right? Horak Ministries in Austin, New York. That's my church home. Shout out to Bishop Joan Whitaker. I'm representing Grace to Grow, my podcast, and the Journey to the Cross and Beyond Ministries. And we're here just to let this part of the world know that on Saturday, May 31st, we have a Gospel Extravaganza 2025 fundraising benefit concert, and it's going to be hosted by none other than Mr. Colazsmithtv, Mr. Jamaica himself from CHUNG. And we are in partnership with Pay It Forward, Mr. Marlon, Chung, and Grace to Grow. So why are we doing this concert? It's all about giving back, taking care of the youth, taking care of the community. All proceeds from this, none of us go in our pockets. It is all for the benefit of others. A couple of projects. One, we have been serving the Alderton community for about 14 years. This is my church, Horak Ministries. We do global VBS in 13 locations, 10 countries in the Caribbean, and 3 in Africa, including Kenya, Nigeria, and Liberia. So this is going to help us with our global VBS mission. As I said, the first thing is our Alderton Empowerment Christian Center in Alderton, Jamaica, in St. Anne's. We're giving back to that community. It's not only a church, but it will also be a place for a food pantry. We're opening a computer center there where the residents there can learn computer skills and have access to internet. It's also going to be a medical hub where there will be some health needs being met there, health resources. We know we definitely need that a lot in Jamaica. And of course, your after school programs, your music programs, things like that. 2, our VBS, again, 13 countries. We are not a mega church. We're a medium-sized church in Austin. God is using us to do mega things. And so we're serving the world globally as if we're a mega church. So Mr. Colazsmithtv, Mr. Chung here, they're joining with us to help with our VBS, especially in Nigeria. That's where we take care of the most kids.
When you said VBS.
Oh, yeah, let's clarify that. So VBS is Vacation Bible School.
Okay.
Sometimes we run from a 3-day to a 5-day, sometimes a 2-week program. We, of course, teach the children about the love of God. That's primary. But we feed them. We take care of them. We take care of their families. We ship barrels to these locations, especially in the Caribbean, with food and school supplies. So we make sure they're set to go back to school. So it's teaching about God, but also practically doing God-sized things and taking care of people. In Nigeria, we have thousands of kids that show up, and we oftentimes have had to send children back. And so when we touched base with Marlon and he touched base with Mr. Colazsmithtv, they said, no, that's not going to happen anymore. None of the kids in Nigeria or any of the locations will be without supplies. So that concert, that benefit concert on May 31st, doors open at 5 o'clock, showtime at 6.
5 p.m., right?
5 p.m., hosted by Mr. Colazsmithtv himself. It is a give back. It'll help with these projects through
The other day, I was showing you guys my garden, and I decided to throw in a little clip of my garden with my iris and some other flowers I was talking about. So I hope you would like this. God bless. So guys, on the outside, I don't need a mask, so I took off my mask to get some fresh air. But look at the white azalea, how beautiful it is. You see it? And my roses in the back will soon be in bloom. You're going to see how beautiful the whole thing looks. All right. And then here's the other small azalea here. Pink. And purple. Okay. You see a lot of bud of the roses are coming out. We're going to have a lot of roses this year. Yeah, some clipping needs to be done too. And you got to see this iris right here. I planted this iris here. Maybe I should have tried to set all the iris in one garden. But you got to see this iris. It is a peach iris, which is right here. And I can't wait to show you that when it comes in bloom. But you see, it's almost give it another week or so, it will open up, or a couple more days. Yes, well, I'm going to show you this other one that's in bloom that I wanted to, show you. So here's the other iris. Remember the other day I was showing you? They were like this. Okay, so here they are bloomed out. Look how beautiful that is, guys. And it's totally different from the one in the back. Very similar, but totally different. If you guys can see that there's like a little blue right here with the white. Can you see that? And here, if you look in this one here, it's totally different. It's the purple with the white, and you can see at the tip of those has a purple into it. It's totally, totally different, right? And then when these bloom up next, I'll show you what those are. All right, and you saw the crown. Here's the yellow one. Here's the yellow one. Going to open up very soon into some bloom. And those are my ferns. You can see my ferns here. I have the red looking fern, guys. Look how beautiful that red fern is. Then we have these here now. I forgot the name of this one here. I gotta look it up and tell you guys. We have a couple of these guys around. Here's the other one there. And here the pin is going to bloom out. It's going to open up very soon. This is what I call just a regular iris. Okay, here's the other iris here. That's not an iris. And this is lavender right here. This spreads a whole lot, but it keeps in bloom, and the bees loves this plant. Yes. Yeah, a lot of flowers. We have the brown-eyed Susan, them coming up here. And so. Now, these are my first set of irises that I have. It's a huge purple, but it looks blue when they're open. They're huge iris. This is the first set of iris that I had. Right? And those are the one I gave my brother quite a bit of them. All right, and here are the yellow ones again. Okay, this is the Japanese flowers here. And this one is a purple bloom. Okay. And then I have the yellow one into it. Here's the yellow one, which you don't find. This is very rare to find. You don't find this one here at all. All right. I just transplanted this to the back of the house the other day, and it's doing very well back here. So remember, guys, I was telling you once about the peonies. When they're about to open up, there's a lot of ants on them, right? Because it was raining, you don't see, but I see 1 or 2 ants there on there. If you look at there, they're on there, right? So that's when you know these are going to start opening up. The smell of it and stuff like that. If you look, take a look. See that? Right? See them? There's a lot of ants in them. If you look right down into it, you see a lot of ants all around them. And that's how you know. It has a sweet smell when it blooms. All right? And they're right around the whole of my yard. So even this here, the butterfly bush right here that looks like it's dead, that's going to catch back up. That's going to be all green in a short while. Yeah. And these this hybrid one that just bloomed off the other day, you see it? I found out those, yes, those will be seeds. And let's just see how it goes. If I can, I thought it was by bulb with this one, but this one is not the bulb. This one is the seeds that catches it. Yeah. So I'm going to try to work on that this year. See if I can get some seed from this one here. And you see, I just love my Japanese maple tree here. It's absolutely beautiful right here. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Here's that iris I was telling you about. It's in bloom. I just love the color of this iris. So this is my very first iris that I had. Yellow and this one here. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And there's more gonna bloom over there. So while I'm in the house, just coming out for coffee or the bathroom, I have to wear the mask because I've been down with a cold or a flu, and I don't want to get no one sick, especially Pops, who would, pass it on to Mom, who's very sick, who just had surgery, and guys, Mama's been home now. Today would make 2 days that Mama's been home, and she's been in a lot of pain. She has been walking and exercising, but the pain comes a lot, I hear them up all the time in the morning, and Pops came down to make tea. As I can see, he made some ginger tea for her last night. You could see it here, right? He made some ginger tea for her, right? And she's sleeping late this morning because they were up early this morning. She wasn't feeling too well. So I just hope, the medication, the pain medication is working, and that would let her sleep a little bit more. Again, surgery went well. Thank you, Lord. The pain-wise we're fighting with that right now to try to keep her pain down. It's very severe, guys. This is quite often now I see since she's been here that I can hear her, crying out for the pain. So she just have to take the medicine. There's nothing I can do. I wish if I could be there to even hug her or something, but I can't even go over to hug her right now. All right, we'll keep in touch. I'm stepping outside to get some fresh air and walk around. Guys, it's actually very nippy out here still in the morning, and I had to go and get my little sweater on. Yeah, it's pretty nippy here in the morning still. And wow, I thought the temperature would have been perfect. It gets hot during the day, but it's very nippy in the morning. You need a sweater on. Because of the medication that Mom is taking, the whole of her face is swollen. And you know, I don't think Mom wants anyone to really see her this way. I'm just going to post a small picture of her, and I think Joyful Julie has one as well too. So, you know, let's hopefully, if it doesn't go down today, I think I would want to take her back to the doctor to make sure this is not going to, you know, stay like this. So she doesn't like to see it. It makes her very uncomfortable.